The Ingaevones were a West Germanic cultural group living along the North Sea coast in the areas of Jutland, Holstein, Frisia and the Danish islands, where they had by the 1st century BCE become further differentiated to a foreigner's eye into the Frisii, Saxons, Jutes and Angles. The name is sometimes given by modern editors or translators as Ingvaeones, on the assumption that this is more likely to be the correct form, since an etymology can be formed for it as son of Yngvi, Yngvi occurring later as a Scandinavian divine name. Hence the postulated common group of closely related dialects of the Ingvaeones is called Ingvaeonic and North Sea Germanic. Tacitus' source categorized the Ingaevones near the ocean as one of the three tribal groups, descended from the three sons of Mannus, son of Tuisto, progenitor of all the Germanic peoples, the other two being the Irminones and the Istaevones. According to the speculations of Rafael von Uslar, this threefold subdivision of the West Germanic tribes corresponds to archaeological evidence from Late Antiquity. Pliny circa 80 CE in his Natural History, IV 28, lists the Ingaevones as one of the 5 Germanic races, the others being the Vandili, the Istaevones, the Hermines and the Bastarnae. According to him, the Ingaevones were made up of Cimbrae, Teutons, and Chauci, stripped of its Latin ending. The Yngvion are the Ingvaeones, friends of Ing, familiar from Beowulf, where Hrothgar is lord of the Ingvaeones, whether one of them a lord over them being ambiguous. Ing, the legendary father of the Ingaevones, Ingvaeones, derives his name from a posited Proto-Germanic *Ingvaas, signifying man and son of, as Ing, Ingo, or Ingveo, son of Mannus. This is also the name applied to the Viking-era deity Frey, known in Sweden as Yngvi Frey and mentioned as Yngvi Frey in Snorri Sturluson's Ynglinga saga. Jacob Grimm, in his Teutonic mythology, considers this Ing to have been originally identical to the obscure Scandinavian Yngvi, eponymous ancestor of the Swedish royal house of the Ynglinga. The Ynglings, or sons of Ing. Ing appears in the set of verses composed about the 9th century and printed under the title The Old English Rune Poem by George Hicks in 1705. Ing waes eris mid estinum, ges wen secum, oth hised the nest, ofer waeg gewit, winer efter ran, thus herding as thone heel nemdun. An Yngvi is also listed in the Anglo-Saxon royal house of Barnisher and was probably once seen as the progenitor of all Anglian kings. Since the Ingaevones form the bulk of the Anglo-Saxon settlement in Britain, they were speculated by Noah Webster to have given England its name, and Grigsby remarks that on the continent, they formed part of the confederacy known as the Friends of Ing, and in the new lands they migrated to in the 5th and 6th centuries. In time they would name these lands Angle Land, and it is tempting to speculate that the word Angle was derived from, or thought of as a pun on, the name of Ing. Quote, according to the Trojan genealogy of Nennius in the Historia Brittonum, Mannus becomes Alanus, and Ing, his son, becomes Neugio. The 3 sons of Neugio are named Boganus, Vandalus, and Saxo, from whom came the peoples of the Bogari, the Vandals, and the Saxons and Thuringi. See also, List of Germanic peoples. Notes. Grimm, Jacob, 1835. Deutsche Mythologie, German mythology. From English released version Grimm's Teutonic Mythology, 1888. Available online by Northrania 2004-2007. Chapter 15. Page 2. 3. File retrieved September 26, 2007. In German. Sondreger, Stefan. 1979. Grundzüge Sprachgeschichte. Diachrony des Sprachsystems. Bandai. Einführung. Genealogie. Konstantin. Berlin, New York. Walter de Gruyter. ISBN 3-11-003570-7. Tacitus. Germania. 1st century AD. In Latin.